Get Scared Part 2.
Just a man holding
I
what
only
seems like a
watched
ventriloquism
10
puppet,
seconds of this
singing
video.
"It's raining, it's pouring." The thing that makes
I only
number
watched 10
15,
seconds of this
Bloody
video
Mary.
and I'm already
A rough
petrified.
explanation of this video makes it seem pretty innocent. It's just a man holding what seems like a ventriloquism puppet, singing "It's raining, it's pouring." The thing that makes this video creepy is that the puppet is a demonic and ghostly one. The ventriloquist is using an eerie whispering voice, and the lyrics are changed to "It's raining, it's pouring. I killed the old man so he won't wake up in the morning."
It's rain. It's pouring. The old man is pouring. I killed him so he couldn't get up in the morning. Killed the old man?
The ventriloquist holding the puppet goes on to say, "That's terrible," and says that the doll is the spirit of the urban legend Bloody Mary. Taking a look at this performer, ventriloquist Vance, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. He just seems to be someone interested in using YouTube as a platform to practice and publish his work with ventriloquism. The Bloody Mary video was a questionable one though. It was originally posted in August 2015, meaning that it was likely not a Halloween special. This video was actually originally found on PetiteTube, a website that randomly generates a video with less than 100 views every time the page is refreshed. A link was posted to 4chan explaining how creepy this was, and it went on to gain over 1,000 views from there. Seeing this on a website with no context must have made it even more unsettling than it already is.
I'm getting sick and tired of living in a house filled with spirit. And have us exorcise. What priest is going to believe that I have the evil spirit of Bloody Mary in my own house?
Number 14, Ricardo Lopez, or the Bjork Stalker. This
know about
21-year-old single exterminator gained an unhealthy obsession with the Icelandic pop star Bjork. He was caught in a psychopathic turmoil between loving her and hating her. Well, mostly it was just his unhealthy romantic obsession that fueled his delusions. He also grew a certain hate for her after finding out she was in a serious relationship. He planned to send her a letter bomb so that she would die. He also planned to kill himself so that they could be united in the afterlife. He recorded several hours worth of VHS tapes, documenting his obsession and his sick plan. In this tape, he recorded himself committing suicide via shotgun to the head.
Waiting for as soon as the manager leaves.
I was about to say, shotgun.
Going to,
Wait a minute. I was watching this earlier. I didn't see her any of these. Hey.
Okay, it's time.
The full video is actually available on YouTube, and it's pretty unsettling. The police found his body and intercepted the letter to Bjork.
Out of everything that just happened, I don't know.
This is one
That's
of
probably the
few
scariest
suicide videos to ever be left up on YouTube, and it's kind of uncertain why.
Yeah.
It's not really of historical importance. It's certainly hard to watch, and it isn't intended for most viewers. Number 13, 911 call, stalker outside window. This video is filmed from the inside of an upper floor apartment where an eerie figure has been staring up into the owner's bedroom window for several hours apparently. The owner decided to start recording in case anything drastic happened, or in case the suspect fled the scene. He would have some evidence to offer police. The video is pretty much just a shot out the window of this figure standing perfectly still and staring directly at the owner as he's on the phone with 911.
There's this guy just like standing outside
the original
my window.
would just be me with bangs.
He's just like looking up at the window. He's been there for about 30 minutes now, and
This actually is the first of over 25 videos in a small series where a couple seems to document their time being stalked by an unknown man that even breaks into their home. Of course, many viewers seem to think it's scripted, but regardless, it can face the fear of pretty much anyone living in the city. Not only are there people out there interested in breaking in and stealing from you, there's plenty of sick people out there that just want to mess with your head. The first few videos of this series with the man standing below the window are especially haunting as the quality is low and his face cannot be seen.
I have been practicing.
Number 12, Radiator Creature. The most terrifying part of this video is how much suspense it manages to build.
Way back when I was
This was
like
another
3 years
great
old, I used to think there was a snake
that was
in that
featured in a
radiator.
list by Shrouded Hand. And
I always
imagining
thought there
this
was a
being
snake
originally
in it.
found on a website that
Like,
gave no
Mom,
context
is there
or
a
warning,
snake in
you
the
can imagine how
radiator?
terrifying it
Or
was at
whatever it
first.
was?
The
that I
video
call
is
it.
pretty short in length, lasting only about 3 minutes.
I mean,
but
they say,
considering the
my
content
mother
featured in
says
that
when I
3
was
minutes, it
3,
seems
all I would
like
ever
an
say is,
eternity.
digga 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 digga.
Someone operating the camera shows a couple different angles of a white in-home radiator. The camera person doesn't say anything, but many background noises such as clanking can be heard. The camera goes into one of the rows of the
That's not normal?
radiator and zooms into what looks like a light. As the camera begins to focus, a monkey or chimpanzee's face can be seen. In a mere split second, the monkey makes a loud noise and the camera person
Oh, I
jumps
see that.
back
That looks like
before ending the video.
a fat guy smiling. Well,
A monkey isn't really a chilling idea, but it does lead the viewer to a lot of questions. Where is this monkey located and why? More importantly, the suspense built up for several long grueling
This is
minutes
just for
before
thumbnail.
the jump of the monkey's noise creates a perfect jump scare. Even better, after being scared senseless, you're just left going through the video several times to make sure it really was a monkey and not
Hey.
some creature hiding within the walls. Number 11, driving through hell. This
doesn't
video of someone
count.
racing through hell is pretty
Oh
terrifying.
god.
The
I don't
driver
know if I
speeds
lost. I
down
mean,
a lonely
like,
road as
the way
fires
I do
blaze
it, you
beside
just,
them and smoke
yeah, you
shrouds
have
their
to jump
vision.
and scream. Alright, well, you know what, we'll not count it this time, but, okay, for this, just this video, you have to jump and scream. So if you just jump, it doesn't count. If you scream, it does count.
It
But
isn't
next
actually
time,
hell, of
if I
course.
jump,
it's a
it'll
massive
count too,
forest
okay?
fire that began May 1st, 2016 in Fort McMurray, Alberta. It lasted for several days, spread several miles, and caused over $3 billion worth of damage.
By next
This
time,
driver
maybe,
was
then.
likely trying to get through the
Next
mess
video.
right when it began to pick up. Plenty of people fear fire and natural disasters, but when you consider religion, even more people not only believe in but fear the possibility of hell. Even some that aren't religious fear the off chance of being sent to an eternal oven of pain and suffering. Seeing a video like this is pretty chilling, but being in a situation like this is probably much worse. This is literally a life or death situation, with a terrifying scenery to accompany it and remind anyone able to see it that this could possibly be their eternity after death. Number 10, Haunted Puppet.
I am
This video
so
was
glad
posted
I believe
August
in
2015. It seems to be a night camera set up to view a glass cage-like setup in which a dollar puppet is locked. The title of the video claims that this is footage of a haunted doll that allegedly choked its owner and then was sealed in this container to keep it from harming anyone else. The video, which is about 1 minute and 15 seconds long,
Considering
shows
this
the
was
puppet
uploaded
moving
in
its arms and
September, I'm not
loudly
sure
on
if
the
I should
glass
feel
of the
safe.
container.
Video was uploaded in frickin' September. Alright, we're gonna stop at number 7.
Not only is this some pretty creepy imagery, hearing your inanimate doll knock on glass this loudly in the middle of the night is probably
Thumbnail.
pretty paralyzing. This, of course, isn't the only haunted doll caught on tape. And who can forget the infamous Annabelle that was said to be haunted by an evil entity? Those that believe in the paranormal strongly agree that it's possible for spirits
I remember
to
one
possess
time,
non-living things.
let's see,
There have
Bobby
been stories
McCluster
of
came
things as
over,
simple as jewelry
and
being haunted by
we
lost
watched The
souls.
Boy,
It's more popular
and
that they
like, we
control
didn't think
dolls,
the
though,
movie was
as they're the most
scary,
human-like
but
inanimate
it played
things
mind games
around.
on us.
More importantly,
It, like,
nothing
haunted
makes
us.
for a scary story like a doll controlled by unknown forces from beyond. Number 9, Pete the Meat Puppet. This is yet another video that has gained quite a bit of popularity across the web.
Is this the one
Pete
that
the
was-
Meat Puppet is a musical-like animation uploaded in 2008.
Is this the one
It
that has
seems to be
the
a type
audio
of
that
parody
sounds
of
like a-
children's cartoons, as it has fun lyrics and cheerful music, but it also parodies the common fall down of a famous celebrity. The images in some of the lyrics are quite unsettling, and certainly not meant for a younger audience, which puts the whole video in this weird limbo category. Basically, the story goes that a lonely
Drooling.
witch lady created a little
I just
boy
freaking
out of
drooled.
raw meat that eventually comes to life and becomes famous with a fast food franchise.
A household name, my face was pasted everywhere. I have so much fortune, so much fame. On TV screens, magazines, limousines, designer clothes. I had 3 kids, McMansion, married me next beauty queen.
He becomes addicted to sex, drugs, and alcohol before a sex tape is released and he loses everything. He is forced to live on the street and prostitute himself. He explains that maggots and worms crawl through him and he becomes so hungry he eats his own leg. He then says he's traveling town to town trying to find the meaning of life. While the song and story are more of a joke, the production decisions for this meat puppet make everything a little more horror-based than the creators probably intended. Number 8. Man relates his out-of-body experience. This video isn't that haunting from first glance. It's just a man singing in front of the camera. Perhaps just for fun, perhaps for practice. It's the content of this man's song that truly adds an eerie air to the video. The 3-minute video was uploaded by Jay Sandler 48 in January 2007.
Hold on, just give me a couple minutes.
He's singing a song about a near-death experience in the afterlife.
I'm glad I almost died. Tell me what happened to you.
One day I had a heart attack.
Were you dead now turning blue?
Yes, I was, but they brought me back.
What happened while you were dead?
I left my body and floated free.
It wouldn't be so bad if the morbid subject wasn't presented in such a cheery tone by this performer. More importantly, this video was apparently posted to 4chan from PetiteTube as well, making it even more creepy. Taking a look at the rest of Jay Sandler's 48's content, it's pretty apparent that he's interested in writing his own music, probably for theater. That should make light of the video, but it actually makes it worse considering most of his videos are either very morbid and centered around death, or intensely sexual. Overall, he seems happy and content with his work. He's just enjoying himself and probably knows that people find his videos comical or a little odd. Either way, nothing can take away from the creepy feeling you get hearing someone say, "I'm glad I died," while clapping and smiling. The latest video to his page was uploaded about 6 months ago. Please keep in mind that this guy is just trying to use the YouTube platform to express himself and you should not gear hate towards him, even if his videos are a bit questionable and unsettling. This video, as well as the next one, were featured in a PetiteTube list created by Rainbot Horror, who will be linked below. Number 7. The game is afoot. We must return him to this world. This video also gained most of its attention from PetiteTube, but looking at the rest of the content on this channel actually feels the horror aspect of this video. While it does seem to be some sort of art project or horror series, the off chance of someone believing these posts is enough to worry anyone who stumbles across them. This particular video was posted on January 12th, 2016 from the YouTube channel Zawan's Chosen. The video is barely over a minute long, and it consists of a point of view perspective of someone tearing apart paper that has cartoon characters printed on it. The paper also has "No, no, no, stop" typed out on the top. Whoever is recording cuts the paper and crumples up a large portion of it. They then take the piece to a dirty toilet and attempt to flush it. This person then proceeds to stab at a red table with some sort of headphone or audio jack before hitting a wall with either the same wire or a black rope.
Alright, what's freaking me out about this video is the audio.
As all of this occurs, there's some strange audio track playing over everything. The rest of the videos seem to be cell phone clips obtained from someone's daily activities, such as driving in a car or visiting a Starbucks. Most of the videos have a jazz or rock track layered over them, but they're all titled things like Zawan Makes Us Faster, Serve Zawan, and other related.
Alright, I gotta go. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.